Ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual, horror o droga na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
Back off, asshole!
Days
as he pollinates on everyone.
But why does it sting so bad?
It's about marking your territory, my man. You don't mark your territory, do you? You should try it. Pee on the front door of your office. Just see if anybody thinks of coming near you.
Okay, I would try that. Thank you so much for the advice, Maurice.
Oh, I'm here to help, sailor.
Gardening with Maurice, only on WCTR.
In darkness, you only have your nocturnal instincts to rely on. Ultimate Disc in the Dark, the electric, stimulating new game that's sweeping San Fierro. It's a non-contact, contact sport where you throw a flying disc in the dark.
Got it! Oh, get him! Nail his ass!
It's a new competitive sport for the uncompetitive, stimulating, aggressive, action-packed game for those who love nature and living on the edge. It's harder than football. It's faster than rugby. It's about throwing a plastic disc and catching it. Pitch, then catch. Run to the goal and score. Ultimate Disc in the Dark. Just like sport, only we made it up, and it has a great social side.
Oh my god, what team are you on?
I'm on the other team.
Me too! Take that, silly.
But if you catch it, you gotta know what to do.
The hero today. Sure. Squats, huh?
Temporary residence.
What y'all waiting for? You touching me for something, fool?
It was dusk, and the sun bled red over the city in Thailand as Chen brought me a sparkling water. A delicate, handsome, lovely young boy. A world of possibilities. But war is folly, and we can only unite by visiting these epochs of culture, where a man can be himself, smoke cigarettes, dress in gladiator clothing if he likes. We mustn't force our way and culture upon other people's. Rather, breathe it in, become part of it. Maybe Hemingway was right about love. Maybe Freud was. We're all fighting inside to let a wild creature mate in the rain. I travel, therefore I am. This is a show that embraces culture from around the world. Let's take our first caller. Hello?
Yeah, I totally agree with you about Australia. And you're right, the moon is shit. Also, I was thinking of visiting Colombia. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, yes, fantastic forms of recreation to be had in Colombia. It's a blizzard of excitement. And cheap. Fighting inside to let a wild creature mate. Bolivia's not bad either. I travel, therefore I am. This is a show that embraces culture from around the world. Let's cook up food. But
yeah, I totally agree with you about Australia. And you're right, the moon is...
And parents, don't let kids Euro-rail after college. They'll come back with ludicrous misconceptions about health.
In this home. But all kidding aside. Well, God.
KBB Mork.
God love you. Look, you know, for many of you, this is the year of the rabbit. And for others, like the Vietnamese community, it's the year of the cat. The rabbit, earnest and persistent in the face of great challenges. The cat, majestic, beloved, the protector. By the way, that sounds like our cat Willow, who maybe, you think I'm kidding, Willow may walk in here any time now. She has no limits, and oh, you think I'm kidding, I'm not. Especially in the middle of the night when she climbs up and lays on top of my head. Look, all of you reflect the values represented by these symbols, and I mean that sincerely. And the Lunar New Year offers an opportunity to acknowledge the many ways you've enriched this country through diversity of culture, the breadth of achievement, including the record number of Oscar nominations that were announced just this week. And that are long overdue. I know nothing about entertainment, but I know when people are picked as best. And speaking of winning, we're honored to be joined by Olympic champion, gold and silver and bronze medalist, the three-time world champion figure skater, Nathan Chen. Nathan, where are you? Nathan, good to see you, pal. Come here. Get up here. You're the only guy that can step. Good to see you, Nathan. Thank you. That's not bad. Gold medal, bronze. Holy mackerel. Also includes the great work led by those in my administration. I heard we have an ambassador who's a daughter of immigrants, and she happens to be, I think her name is Catherine Tai. I'm not sure. Thank you. You're doing a hell of a job for us. You really are. By the way, she's gained the respect of folks around the world. Not a joke. Not a joke. She's the best. The first Asian American woman of color to serve as U.S. Trade Representative. And just last week, she helped launch the first ever national strategy to advance equity, justice, and opportunity for Asian Americans. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I get other world leaders saying, you don't explain this very well. Send her back, will you? Really, you're doing a hell of a job, kid. Thank you, thank you. And together with Congress, we passed historic legislation to bring us one step closer to preserving and amplifying the contributions and history of the community through National Museum of Asian Pacific American History and Culture. Yet for all the progress, this community has experienced profound hate, pain, and violence and loss with the rise of Asian anti-hate crimes. You know, gut-wrenching attacks on elderly immigrant women. As I've said many times before, hate can have no safe haven or harbor in America. No person deserves to be treated with hate as a hateful way. They all deserve to be treated with dignity and with respect. That's why I'm proud, with the help of many of you in this room, we signed into law COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act. And to host the first ever White House summit against hate-fueled violence.
Sources believe it is linked to the rising drugs trade, while others blame the fascist pigs. Also in gang news, customs officials report a huge influx of Russian mobsters and cheap weapons since the fall of the wall. The governor's office said everything is okay. In Vinewood news, rapper Mad Dog was celebrating the launch of his new clothing line. Richard caught up with him.
I did it once as a senator. We're going to do it again. Let me close with this. The Lunar New Year ends with the hanging of those red lanterns to symbolize letting go of the past and committing to new beginnings. Well, I mean this sincerely. You've heard me say it many times. I've never been more optimistic in my life about the future of this country and the ability to unify this country. I really mean it. As we gather here today, let's recommit to the work of standing together and taking care of one another. Let's do the work of spreading hope, joy, love. So from the Biden family to yours, we wish you a happy, healthy, prosperous new year, and please enjoy the reception of the wonderful program that's about to begin.
Agent was caught in Panama selling weaponry to right-wing guerrillas, causing a major
I guess I got to step down here.
But we and hope you enjoy some sporting activity tonight. The State Department is advising against foreign travel. This was Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Let's be careful out there.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for chicken.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, please welcome the Troy One Line.
Hi everyone. So my name is Elaine Tsao, and I am so excited to be.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, we're psychotic crazy. Cock-a-doodle-doo, factory farming's insane. We denied it all before a stock price fell. Come down to the Clucking Bell.
Clucking Bell! If you enjoy it, the chicken didn't die in vain.
It's a favorite show with serial killers and stalkers. Lonely Hearts is next.
All through the sultry anonymity of night and some of the day, you're on Lonely Hearts on WCTR, West Coast Talk Radio. Or as I like to call it, We Can't Talk Right. I love you all. I'm your host, Christy McIntyre. Let's go to the phones.
Hi, Christy. My wife and I love your show. It's really helped.
Aw, thanks. Do you want to tell us about it?
No.
Okay. Jenny on the line from Santa Maria. Hi, Jenny. How's your heart?
Broken, like my arm and two of my ribs.
What happened?
I married my childhood sweetheart, and it all went wrong. He's become a drunk, and he has a substance problem too. And now he beats me every day.
Stay with him, honey. After all, you're only lonely when you're alone.
But he keeps threatening to kill me.
Jenny, do you know the meaning of the phrase homewrecker?
No.
What about selfish bitch? I want to bring people together, not break them apart. Who's on the phones? It's a big, lonely state out there.
Careful on, Mary. I'm watching you right now in the shower.
Notice how many lonely hearts are lunatics? You wonder why, or perhaps not. Brian from Las Venturas.
Hey, dude. My name's Brian. I'm calling from Las Venturas. I want to talk about my heart.
Why do men just repeat back what you say and never listen? Are you brain dead, Brian?
Oh, actually, it's ironic that you say that. It's because my wife's been brain dead for years now.
Oh, so sorry. I seemed all insensitive for a second there, possibly ruining my career. Would it help if I slept with you?
Oh, probably not, dude. No, she wouldn't even notice. I mean, I get away with it all the time now, even after I did it with her sister. Actually, our relationship is better than ever. The passion is amazing. It's like I'm a new person each time. If she was back to the way she was before the accident, wow, I'd put her in a coma myself. I mean, it's fantastic.
That's very informative. You know, last night, I wondered what it would be like to be brain dead. Then I watched My Five Uncles. God, what you doing in that house? Remember, a heart can mend, but a divorce lasts forever. Unless he makes you a widow. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Lonely Hearts. I was just calling up there because I was listening, and I figured out, that I could help out some of y'all clients.
Here with you today. As you know, Lunar New Year is the most celebrated holiday by Asians across the world, and this year's festivities have felt different. I'm still processing the recent mass shootings, so I will simply say that more needs to be done to address gun violence in America. I'm grateful the president has called for more action, and I am hopeful that our elected officials will do what is right for its people, to protect its people. I have the honor of leading Asian Services in Action, which is headquartered in Akron, Ohio. We are the largest organization serving Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders in the state of Ohio, and we're a federally qualified health center. So supporting us is one of the many ways that the Biden administration has improved the lives of the AANHPI immigrant and refugee community living in Ohio, and especially through the challenges that we've faced the past few years. We also serve a limited English proficient community that relies on us for so many things. And we have built trust because our team comes from the communities that we serve. We speak the languages that they need, and we help people address needs through action and advocacy. This ethos of helping others in the community, I learned from my own mother. She supported the limited English proficient community as an interpreter for pregnant women, where pregnant women felt unseen and unheard. And that is what our community is all about, fighting for our cities, our towns, for our country, to build a healthier and more hopeful future. So it means so much to the Asian American community that the White House is hosting this first ever Lunar New Year event. And because of it, we feel seen, we feel heard. And more importantly, we feel valued and acknowledged as members of this amazing country that welcomes and supports a vibrant community from diverse origins. So now it is my distinct honor to introduce the President of the United States, Joe Biden.
Monterey Park and Half Moon Bay, and after yet another spree of gun violence continues. It's working. Hello, hello, hello. You hear me with this? All right. I've been in close contact with Governor Newsom and provide the full support for the government. And Kamala, who has deep ties in the area, is just getting back from spending some time there with families. And I spoke with Brandon Say, General Hero. He's a 26-year-old kid, whose family has owned the dance studio for some time. As people were ending the celebration that night on the Lunar New Year. And as we all saw in the video, we heard the front door close. Saw a man pointing a gun at him. Instead of running, Brandon said he thought he was going to die. But then he thought about the people inside. Think about this. Let's think about this in reality. In that moment, he followed instinct, and he followed his courage. And this is a kid who went out, he's a young man, and had the courage to act, and he did. He charged the gunman.
estoy de safari. DJ no le baje, pónganla de Ted Wig de Daddy.
Wrestled into the ground and took away a semi-automatic pistol from him. He just shot and killed 11 people and wounded several more in another dance studio nearby. You know, it was a struggle that Brandon prevailed. But think about what could have happened had he not. I really mean it. And I think sometimes we underestimate incredible acts of courage. Someone shooting has a semi-automatic pistol aimed at you. And you think about others. It's pretty profound. Pretty profound. You know, and in both Monterey Bay and Half Moon Bay, we saw the heroism of police officers, firefighters, and first responders. They answered the call. They answered the call. They rushed into danger, and they saved lives and protected their neighbors. These are tight-knit communities, as you all know.
One thing I learned.
They'll be affected by what they saw and what they lost for the rest of their lives. We got to think about the impacts of post-traumatic stress on many of these folks.
Punch me.
And as a nation, we have to be there with them. We have to be there with them. We don't have a choice. You know, I know several members of Congress wanted to attend here tonight because they wanted to be able to, but they have votes up on the Hill, including my dear friend Judy Chu. Judy is chair of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus and the former mayor of Monterey Bay. I spoke with Judy several days ago and said, Judy, what should I do? Should I continue, or should I be in California, or should I still have this celebration? And she felt very strongly. She said, we have to move forward. Her message was, don't give in to fear and sorrow. Don't do that. Stand in solidarity and in the spirit of toughness that this holiday is all about. She went on to say that's what folks are doing back in California and across the country, providing counseling support, transition services for the victims' families, holding candlelight vigils and bringing people together, and showing that even with heavy hearts, we have unbreakable spirits. So that's what we're going to do tonight, to be there for each other. And by the way, you know, I said, some of my senior staff here knows, that I was going to have the most diverse staff in American history. I was going to reflect what the population of America looked like. Well, I knew we had more women than men. Oh.
Hey, get the fuck away from me, homie.
But I looked up the following.
I'm actually an
You know what
actress.
percentage of AA and Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders is in this administration? 13.7%. The next highest was 7%. That's why the hell I'm doing so well right now. No, but all kidding aside, most of all, when you think about the loved ones who are left behind, there were grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, siblings, friends, neighbors, but they're fellow Americans. So please join me in a moment of silence to honor them. Now, celebrating with firecrackers and dance. We got dance. Honoring your ancestors while passing down traditions to the next generation. All of you here and across the country have opened their hearts and homes to friends and neighbors and wish each other a prosperous new year, full of good health and good fortune. So, to start the new tradition of the nation for holidays where home is central, Jill and I are honored to welcome you to the first Lunar New Year reception of this scale held in the White House, your home. This is your home. Oh, this is the people's house, for real. Jill and I are very temporary residents in this home. But all kidding aside, well, God love you. Look, you know, for many of you, this is the year of the rabbit. And for others, like the Vietnamese community, it's the year of the cat. The rabbit, earnest and persistent in the face of great challenges. The cat, majestic, beloved, the protector. By the way, that sounds like our cat Willow, who maybe, you think I'm kidding, Willow may walk in here any time now. She has no limits, and you think I'm kidding, I'm not. Especially in the middle of the night when she climbs up and lays on top of my head. Look, all of you reflect the values represented by these symbols and meanings of the story. And the Lunar New Year offers an opportunity to acknowledge in many ways you've enriched this country with diversity of culture, the breadth of achievement, including a record number of Oscar nominations that were announced just this week. And that are long overdue. I know nothing about entertainment, but I know who people have picked to be best. And speaking of winning, we're honored to be joined by Olympic champion, gold and silver and bronze medalist, a three-time world champion figure skater, Nathan Chen. Nathan, where are you? Nathan, good to see you, pal. Come here, get up here. You're the only guy that can step. Good to see you, Nathan. Thank you. That's not bad. Gold medal, bronze. Holy mackerel. Also includes the great work led by those in my administration. I heard we have an ambassador who's the daughter of immigrants, and she happens to be, I think her name is Kevin. I'm not sure. Thank you. You're doing a hell of a job for us. You really are. By the way, she's gaining respect to folks around the world. Not a joke. Not a joke. She's the best. First Asian American woman of color to serve as U.S. Trade Representative. And just last week, she helped launch the first ever national strategy event, Equity, Justice, and Opportunity for Asian Americans. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I get other world leaders saying, you don't explain it to well, send her back, will you? Really, I think you're doing a hell of a job. Thank you, thank you. And together with Congress, we passed historic legislation to bring us one step closer to preserving and amplifying the contributions and history of the community through the National Museum of Asian Pacific American History and Culture. And yet, for all the progress, this community has experienced profound hate, pain, and violence and loss. The rise of Asian anti-hate crimes. You know, gut-wrenching attacks on elderly immigrant women. As I've said many times before, hate can have no safe haven in harboring it. No person deserves to be treated with hate in a hateful way. They all deserve to be treated with dignity and with respect. That's why I'm proud, with the help of many of you in this room, who signed into law COVID-19 hate crimes act. And to host the first ever White House summit against hate-fueled violence. Look, folks, it's real simple. Silence is complicity. Silence is complicity. We cannot be silent. I will not be silent. And one more thing. We're going to ban assault weapons again in Biden now. I did it once as a senator. We're going to do it again. Let me close with this. The Lunar New Year ends with the hanging of those red lanterns to symbolize letting go of the past and committing to new beginnings. Well, I mean this sincerely. You've heard me say many times, I've never been more optimistic in my life about the future of this country and the building of the universe. I really mean it. As we gather here today, let's recommit to the work of standing together and taking care of each other. Let's do the work of spreading hope, joy, love. So from the Biden family to yours, we wish you a happy, healthy, prosperous new year, and please enjoy the reception of the wonderful program that's about to begin. I guess I gotta step down here.
We've always been. Our history lives inside us, no matter how many pages of the calendar we turn. And yet, as we sweep the grounds of this latitude, as we tell the passed down legend of the terrible monster Nian, as we turn away from short days and long nights, we can see the hope of each new year just the same. In blazing red spring couplets on door frames, in tables overflowing with food from old family recipes, in windows that glow with lantern light. In the darkest night, the new moon, shadowed with the unknown, waxes toward the dawn of morning. It's never too late to begin again, to learn from our past and honor the people who helped us get here, to face our fears with faith in themselves, hope for good fortune, and work together for the world that we all want. History lives inside this White House as well, hammered into the beams of these walls and swirling in the marble of each fireplace. It tells the stories and legends of where we've come and who we've been. And yet, the brilliant lanterns with lucky red, we know that it too can grow and evolve and begin something new. With our unique traditions and talents, with our love and laughter, with our faith in the future we want, we breathe new life into these halls. This is an historic house, but you make it a home, alive with purpose and possibility. So today we celebrate the Lunar New Year together. We will continue to shape this country we call home, meeting each new day with faith in our communities, hope, and hard work. Thank you all for being here. Thanks. Almost forgot. And I almost forgot. Now it's my, here, come on over. Now it's my pleasure to introduce a tireless advocate for this community, CEO of Asian Services in Action of Ohio, Elaine So. Elaine.
Hi everyone. My name is Elaine Tsao, and I am so excited to be here with you today. As you know, Lunar New Year is the most celebrated holiday by Asians across the world, and this year's festivities have felt different. I'm still processing